Animation. Animation is an incredibly difficult art form for anyone to tackle. And animation growth is not linear, but every action you take compounds over time. Now, let's talk about it in this week's episode. Welcome to another episode, everybody. I hope you guys did well last week. So, this week I would like to talk to you guys about compound growth. Now, you might have heard compound growth when it comes to money. There's a lot of subjects out there about you can actually earn extra money if you invest it and you leave it, and then it compounds over time, and then you become really wealthy. This is how wealthy people become super wealthy. But compound growth also applies to animation, to art, and you being an artist in general. Now, compound growth is something that I definitely have witnessed over time, because what happens is that you start very small as an artist. You just start with a dream, and then you kind of hope that one day you're going to reach your dream and you're going to actually make it big. However, it's not a certainty, right? You just wish it will become a big thing one day, but you don't know. And this is what catches people like sometimes, and it makes them stop believing in their dream. And it's almost like you not investing your money and you spending all your money and then hoping that one day you're going to become rich by just playing the lotto, right? That really doesn't happen. You probably heard stories of people that happen to, but it doesn't really happen. However, if you were to actually pick up a little bit of money and invest it every month, over years and months as you go by, maybe you don't become rich, but you probably have enough money that you can actually buy a house and live large. So the same thing happens when you're an artist, right? So today I would like to tackle that subject and just talk about how compound growth has affected me in my career, and hopefully this will help you to kind of like see things on the long run instead of just wanting to actually get it tomorrow, right? These things take time, and the more patient you are, the better it is for your career. Now, for you to actually kind of like become this artist, this animator that actually is going to take over the world, you need to become a better person every single day. Now, I like to think about it almost like a formula, right? Time plus consistent action equals compound growth. And if you break it down, it means that if you actually spend enough time doing things consistently, means that eventually you're going to actually grow and become a better artist. And the more you grow, the better artist you become, and you just exponentially become better as the years go past. So it's almost like a snowballing effect as you become a better artist. Now, repetition obviously is key here, right? Because you actually want to do the same things over and over, but learn from them as you go through. Now, all the best artists, even the Renaissance artists from back in the day, Leonardo da Vinci's and Raphael's and all that stuff, they had to kind of train for many years in order for them to become as good as they were back in the day. Now, today's society, unfortunately, because we all work so fast and the internet just accelerated everything to no end, means that right now everyone wants everything right now, and they have no patience in order to get what they want, which is very different from the Renaissance times, where the time that you had to put in order to become a good artist, it was just a given, right? If you want to become a Leonardo da Vinci, you have to spend your whole lifetime doing it. So therefore, that comes with a baggage of like, I need to take it easy here, because if I'm going to take a whole lifetime to learn this craft, I better put in work and not kind of like speed through it, right? I have to actually kind of pay attention to the details as I go through. Same thing with the Nine Old Men and the artists, animation artists from long ago. They used to actually kind of like take it one day at a time, repetition, a lot of work, a lot of efficiency, a lot of hunkering down and just like doing the same thing over and over and over until they became masters at animation. Now, compound growth also requires insane amount of focus, because even if you actually do things over time and you do them consistently, unless you focus and do the right things at the right time that actually help you elevate as an artist, help you elevate as an animator, it's all for nothing, right? So focus is key here. So you know what kind of things do you need to tackle in order to grow as an artist, as an animator. I hope this actually gives you a little bit of hope that animation takes a lifetime to master. Now, this doesn't only apply to animation. Anything that you do consistently, anything that you focus, anything that you actually want, really want a lot, over time, you will get better at it. So for example, YouTube is a great example. The Google algorithm, the way it is set up, is that you need to deliver videos all the time, weekly, daily, whatever it is, and for a long period of time. And the growth comes in so slow, like really, really slow. And I think if I wasn't an animator, I think I'll probably be put off by YouTube and by the algorithm. But thankfully, thanks to animation, I have learned that if I'm doing this, I need to do it because I love it, and not because I want to chase a number or I want to chase fame or success or anything like that. I need to hunker down now, and the only thing that I can do right now is do one video that is better than the other every single week and see where this takes me over time. And if I'm doing it for fun, means that I'm doing it for myself. And if I'm doing it for myself, means that I can actually experiment, focus, and consistently grow as I do this. Fingers crossed that 5 years from now, when I'm doing this, my videos will look more professional and will actually sound better and will be more useful to you guys, because I will know what you guys need me to deliver for you guys in order to become a better animator. So this applies for anything you do in life, including parenting, believe it or not. I am learning. So that's all I had for you guys. I hope this proves useful to you. Make sure to hunker down. Make sure that you actually get that formula down, write it down, print it on your wall. Time plus consistent work equals compound growth. That stuff is incredibly important for you to remember and for you to kind of keep in mind, because animation is slow grind and sometimes it becomes a little too much. So don't give up, continue animating. One day you will make it, so just believe in yourself. That's all I had for you guys. Until next week, stay well, stay safe. Peace.